Well, guys, today we are discussing the striker condition of Manchester United and this Kolo Muani huge push coming in from United, being told to us by, is it Christian Falk or Plettigol from Germany? One of those is really a very credible source. He has gone ahead to confirm to us that United are really pushing to sign Kolo Muani. And then Tammy Abraham, United sent its scouts to the stadium of AS Roma over the weekend. I think they are playing, is it Inter Milan or AC Milan? One of those. I'm going to be so much elaborative when I reach onto that notice. So smash the like button, comment and share. If you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokan David is my name, and today I would love to extend my gratitude to all the people that really want, so all the people that are gonna hate to really subscribe to this channel. Continue subscribing because your love is really immensely appreciated, and don't forget to continue subscribing for all you're watching us and you've not subscribed, because we are entering what we call the transfer window, and we are just now 29 days away from the transfer window opening. Remember, it opens on the 1st of June this month. Remember, we are in May, 2nd day of May, and that's why you should put on your notification bells after subscribing, because you won't miss out on content. Now, talking about the striker situations, I happen to have fallen onto this tweet coming in from Teddy Sheringham that there are questions about Anton Martial after 8 years at the club. I think if United fans are still asking questions about him after 8 years, then it might not be a huge loss to sell him to go this summer. And I don't really agree with people who say that we should sell Anton Martial this summer. You know, every person is entitled to his own opinion, you know, and Teddy Sheringham is, but I don't know why he's really basing his argument onto the fans of Manchester United. I think he should stand out and give out his significant say or thought about Anton Martial's stay or departure. And to everyone that thinks that Martial is up for sale, I really look at you and and doubt whether you've been following what Erik ten Hag has always gonna hate to say about Anton Martial. Anton Martial is a player that has gone ahead to really make United play better every time he's leading the line, and Erik ten Hag is one of those people that really believes in Anton Martial, and he knows that he's going to put up a performance that he never put in before. Do you know why? Because he has been injury prone, and those injuries were caused by the recent manager known as Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. He played him a lot when he was injured, and that's why he has been on and off this season. But obviously, he has found himself play more games in the Premier League than he played last season. So far, he has gone ahead to play 15 Premier League games this season with 6 to go, meaning that he can even reach 20 games in the Premier League. He has scored 4 goals and 2 assists. That means he's having 6 goal involvements into the Premier League. Last season, he played only 8 Premier League games and scored 1 goal. And I think that came in against Everton. Then in the UEFA Europa League, he played 3 games this season and scored 1 goal and 1 assist. That is Anton Martial for you. Then in the EFL Cup, 3 games, 2 goals. That is Anton Martial for you. So he's so far scored close to, are they 8 goals this season, and I think his goal involvement is really like 11 for Manchester United and the entire club this season. So I think we shouldn't go on and really based on what fans are really saying, because fans are really having divided opinions on Anton Martial. I have one of my buddies who goes by names of Buddha, has always told me that I hate Anton Martial because of his attitude, and to me, I don't believe in that. You know, I don't believe in that, because every player at Manchester United deserves a chance under Erik ten Hag. And has Anton Martial taken his chances? I think yes. Every time he plays with us, we look better, especially in the final third of the opponent, and our build-up play is almost on purpose. Even when he came in through and played close to 5 minutes in the game of Aston Villa on Sunday, that saw United beat Aston Villa by 1-0. The only ball he got in the final third, he just released Anthony, but Anthony went ahead to put up what we call a baby shot to the goalkeeper of Aston Villa, Emiliano Martinez, and it went directly into his hands. So it shows you how he really increases onto the threat in the final third as we play. So I think Ten Hag is not willing to let him go. I think he's going to give him one more season, and that one more season is going to be 2023-2024. If at all he capitulates, then he'll be up for sale. But I think Ten Hag believes that if at all Anton Martial is handled better, then he can become a better player. That's why he gave him ample time to really recover this time round. Most of the times he really came back, Ten Hag hurried to bring him back, but this time round he's handling him in a very better way. That's why you see to it that the previous 2 games he has come off the bench to play. He has come off the bench to play against Tottenham Hotspur and Aston Villa. I think Ten Hag is really looking so much at the final game of the season as we play Man City that he'll just have to reserve Anton Martial, play him reservingly, get him ready for the preseason, and obviously start the season with him at a high note. But that doesn't rule out of Erik Ten Hag wanting another striker, because we are only having Anton Martial. If at all you lose Anton Martial, you can't have Rashford, Weghorst fill the boots of Anton Martial, even if Rashford comes in through and really puts in the goals. But we miss out a lot onto the build-up play of Manchester United and the entire play of the team. Now, who is United in for? First and foremost, Play to Goal from Germany has told us the following on Kolo Muani. He has told us that Man United are pushing for the signing of Kolo Muani the most at this stage, even more than Bayern. The player has not made any decision yet and has no verbal agreement with any club. Now, Fabrizio Romano came out and really told us that for Kolo Muani, 60 to 70 million euros won't be accepted by Eintracht Frankfurt in Germany, where he plays. That means he'll only go out for what we call obscene money. That's it. If a ridiculous fee comes in the table, then the player will be sold. Otherwise, they are willing to keep him until the summer of 2024, such that if at all he plays in the Euros and he really has a very huge spotlight, then they'll get close to 100 million euros. So if United can pay 100 million euros for Kolo Muani, then they can get him in. Kolo Muani is a very good player. I like him, but I believe he's not a 100 million euro player. That's it. He's not a 100 million euro player. And I think, however much he's good and talented, Ten Hag can opt for Harry Kane instead of Kolo Muani. That's it. So, and one thing people have not put into consideration is Ten Hag has talked about signing a world-class striker. And if you're talking about world-class strikers, proven right now that are on the ladder, all up on the market, I think we are having 3. We are having Harry Kane, we are having Victor Osimhen, and we are having Dusan Vlahovic. Though he has had a very bad season at Juventus, but you can bet on him to really give you goals that you want throughout the season. So, I think Kolo Muani gets out of that. Unless otherwise, he's going to be available for like 50 million euros. But if at all he's up for 100 million euros, you know, the same amount of money that United can pay to get Dusan Vlahovic or Harry Kane, I don't think that Erik Ten Hag will go for that miss. He'll say, I'll go for Harry Kane because it's Premier League proven, and obviously get him on the field of play, because Kolo Muani is good, but I don't find him in the level of buying 100 million euros, and Ten Hag wouldn't like to get another player on that huge amount of money like Anthony to really suffer in the squad. You know, he's trying to make Anthony better this season with 8 goals and 3 assists. So he wouldn't like to get another player who is really going to find himself in a position of not really meeting the standards of the club with the pressure that is going to come with the amount of money that the club will buy him on. Kolo Muani, 24 years of age, he plays for Eintracht Frankfurt, and he has played 28 games this season. He has gone ahead to really score 13 goals and 10 assists. Not bad there for you. In the DFB Kopal Cup, 5 goals and 2 assists. Champions League this season, 7 matches. He has gone ahead to play 2. He has gone ahead to score 2 goals. That is Kolo Muani for you. And he's really one of those strikers that Erik Ten Hag is putting a keen eye on to see to it that comes into Manchester United and obviously get it done. But I think the money will really descend or diverge Erik Ten Hag from this transfer, because he knows that at 100 million euros, I can get even Harry Kane, you know, can get Dusan Vlahovic, you know, I can get Goncalo Ramos. So let's wait and see how that happens. Now, the other striker that we are being linked to is Tammy Abraham. Observers from Manchester United were present at the Olimpico to clearly monitor Roma's Tammy Abraham. Since the start of the season, United scouts have been spotted several times, and the reason for their presence has always been Tammy Abraham. So it's coming in from the La Gazzetta from Italy. So for this, I don't find it valid. I don't find it valid. Tammy Abraham to Manchester United, I don't find it valid. And on any day, I'll say a big no to it. It will be one of those shocking transfers that I'll always find myself in shock if at all they really come in to happen. That's it. If it comes to pass, I'll come here and really say, oh my God, I never see this coming, because I don't see him as an Erik Ten Hag striker. Ten Hag has always mentioned a world-class striker, world-class number 9. I think this time around, he needs a world-class number 9, because he has gone ahead to see what the likes of Varane can do in the team, because they're world-class. Casemiro, world-class. You understand? So, Eriksen, world-class. If at all you get in another world-class player to lead the line for Manchester United, obviously it will be something great for the club, because leadership and the winning mentality will be up there in the sky for the team. So, as it stands, I don't fancy this Tammy Abraham story. And one will say, but the scouts were there. Yeah, scouts are always sent to really view these players, because that's their job. You know, he might be on the list of players that Ten Hag is looking at, you know, but he's not that kind of player that Ten Hag is going to be keeping an eye on in his first 5 choices. Do you think this guy is in the first 5 choices of Erik Ten Hag? My answer is no. I think Osimhen, Harry Kane, Goncalo Ramos, Højlund, and Kolo Muani may be in the 5th position. So I think we cannot go past all those and then go to Tammy Abraham. That's it. So let's wait and see how that happens, and that transfer of Kolo Muani to Manchester United. Then we are having another huge story coming in for Alejandro Garnacho. He has gone ahead and revealed to us the players who have helped him a lot at United. Has said, Lisandro Martinez is like my father here. He tells me what I'm doing right and wrong. I'm also very close to Bruno Fernandes. He helps me out a lot. There is also David De Gea. We speak the same language. He's a very good player. And I think all of these can speak Spanish and Portuguese very, very, very well. So that's what I had for you here onto the United Matters channel. Go into the comment section and tell me your thoughts about Garnacho, hinting about the players that are going to have to help him at the club of Manchester United. Then Kolo Muani to Manchester United, a huge push coming in from Portugal, close source coming in from Germany. And lastly, let's discuss a little bit of Anton Martial. Do you want him to go out or not? And then, I had forgotten, Tammy Abraham to Manchester United. Do you think it's really realistic? Is it concrete? Let's wait and see what the likes of Fabrizio Romano have to say about the deal. I sign out for now. See you later, and I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. Bye-bye.